Hi, thanks for joining me. It is Tuesday, the 11th of September, so I'm going to very quickly drink to all the victims of 9/11/01, which I shall never forget. I don't think any of us will. There's a great deal of politics going on about 9/11 to this day, but there's absolutely no doubt, there's absolutely no question or different theories about the fact that a great many people died in, just about the worst way anybody could imagine, I think, really. Okay, let's take a look at the astro weather, though, because it's all about moving forward today. And that's what we've got to do. Even though it was such a long time ago, it becomes difficult to move forward from a thing like 9/11. Because, we had experiences of a similar nature in the UK around that time. And the world is still unsettled and it still hasn't gone away. Anyway, more cheerful things. As I say, Tuesday, the 11th of September, 2018. Gosh, let's get the year right here. The Sun is sextile Jupiter at the moment. Now, this is great. It's a time for proposing things and launching things. Generosity is on the increase. A lot of things are on the increase, actually. It's a good time for travelling. It's a good time for helpful actions. And, of course, in that sense, you're going to get out what you put in. Let me see, I'll just drop the mouse. That will never do. Now, the reason I come to that first this morning, before I even get to the moon alignment, which is in Libra, by the way, is that the moon is now actually, let me see, 3.5% full. Ever since the new moon, I've been saying, wait, don't launch anything new yet. Well, now is the time to actually launch things and get things done. So that sun alignment is wonderful. The moon herself is square Pluto at the moment. This brings out basic instincts, the territorial ideas that some of us have, in fact that lots of us have. Those things come out. It's really a time for change, for clearing things up, even cleaning things up, you might say. Some use their sexual magnetism in a strategic way, though, and other forms of power as well. People could just be a little bit sneaky today. So do be careful, when you're getting involved with other people. But I'll say it again, you get out exactly what you put in. So the thing to do is put in as much positivity as you can. That's the bottom line. Mercury is opposite Neptune at the moment, so there can be arguments, basically, because there can be misunderstandings, which is where arguments tend to come from. Communications are likely to be quite complicated at the moment. Mercury is not retrograde, but, opposing Neptune, this is the kind of thing we might see. Exiles, people generally pushed out of the mainstream, are likely to be in the news in some way, even if it's just in your kind of group of people. There may be someone who's kind of been sent to Coventry, for want of another way of putting it. In English, that's when we don't talk to somebody. Seems rather childish to me, and I don't play that game myself, but there we are. Venus is opposite Uranus, Mars is square Uranus, so things could be awkward in relationships there. And I don't just mean relationships at work, relationships of all kinds this is. Because, they're both kind of tying into the same set of influences, but in different ways. On the Venus side of things, opposite Uranus, things can suddenly be reversed. There can be surprises. There can be unusual, unexpected trends cropping up. Expect the unexpected, basically. Meetings might get put off. If they don't get put off, they could be quite awkward. They could be quite uncomfortable. So basically there are radical behaviours and radical ideas coming out in people on the Venus side. On the Mars side, pressures build up. Basically, that's about as basic as I can put it. Pressures build up. Again, unexpected events come and things can snap. So it could be tricky in relationships. I would keep your powder dry in relationships of all kinds today, if I were you. Okay, well, that's just about taking a good look through what's actually happening at the moment today. I did say yesterday I've broken my iPod. This is a very true thing. Luckily the webcam thing still works. Try and get a slightly more interesting background than my bed and at the edge of my fireplace. Meanwhile, thank you very much for watching. As always, folks, have a great Tuesday, the 11th of September. I look forward to seeing you very soon. Bye bye.